Good afternoon. It is September 28, 2025, and it's a Sunday, and the market is closed, and Friday's settlement is 6696 and a quarter. Over the weeks, we've been looking to see if this was tagged. As of now, this has not been tagged. We worked under contract open, so that's a good thing. But we were trying to see if these daily lows would hold. It ended up being this daily hold on the 18th. The half point of this wick is here, and that's what it snagged. We have NFP this Friday, so we want to see if they'll end up tagging this before then. If they tag and hold this before then, that'll be a great position, a great cash position to go higher, and then all-time highs, and then eventually 7,000. No real reason to flip bearish as of yet. There's just nothing there on the macros. Maybe we'll get something that maybe this week will be the start of the bear run, but we need to see that happen. I just don't see that happening as of yet. But essentially, close below here would be the signal that we're shifting lower, and then we'll start looking for lows down here, maybe this contract open, to see if that's where they bounce from. So really nothing here. This Thursday close buy is your macro cash position. So if you watch this channel and if you're in the chat, Thursday close buys are great blind cash positions, because they always end up holding up. Even this one at the tippity top, if you held that on through the weekend, this was also a that looks like a Labor Day federal holiday, so you could have bought Tuesday. Since if you didn't want to take that, you could have taken that Tuesday up, and that would have been a great position for you. Same goes for this, except there's no holiday. You bought this Thursday close buy, and right now you're holding your cash position to whatever, whether it's a leap or just SPY cash. We did have added weekly volume, from what I saw. No added weekly volume on the index. No added daily volume on the index as well. But let's look at the weekly. No added weekly volume on the index. Not on the continuous. On micros, yes, we did get that. And on SPY, we did not get the weekly volume, but the monthly volume has added. So this is a signal higher, I believe, across the board, not on the index itself. On that continuous contract, we have added monthly volume, obviously. Not there yet. And then on SPY, we also have added monthly volume. So we are still bullish, and we are not flipping for any reason whatsoever, except for the shift. If we close below here, that would be somewhat of a shift to them. We could start looking at the lows down here to see where they want to bounce from. NQ is probably the same story. This Thursday close buy is safe. You want to get above that high, and then obviously the all-time highs. This is the end of the quarter, so we just really need to know that they don't want to just surprise us with an October surprise where we're really bearish and we're trying to catch lows. That hasn't printed yet, but we'll see next week. This week is the start of the new quarter, so we will see how this Friday plays out with NFP. Now, crypto, Bitcoin. We were looking at this block. They started trolling around it, and then on Thursday, completely ran through it. So this low, I'm not really too concerned about. I really just want to see July's open hit and then July's low hit to then go higher. If they don't hold July's low or July's open, then we have issues. We were trying to go off these lows here. We had some profit, and I did lay out that I was concerned about this high here. It rejected it and went lower, and it could add volume by the time we close today, signaling more downside. And the hope is that they hold this, but we just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm still pretty bullish on everything. Um, the quarter needs to end now, and we just need to not get an October surprise. It would be a real shame if the October surprise is sub 5,000. That would hurt, because then all of our cash positions that we've been building since we called the bottom here would be moot and break even, or depending on where you are, a loss, or depending on where you manage, how you manage it, it's a loss. If you manage it properly, it's going to be break even, then you're going to have to get in lower. But yeah, this is the bottom, this is the highest of the quarter right now, and we will wait and see how NFP plays out. I think UNC's next rate announcement is, give me a second. The next rate announcement was like, I think it was, no, it was after PPI. So CPI is October 15th and PPI is October 16th. So it's in the middle of the month. And it's also the week of a bank holiday, so you could wait until Tuesday's close to make that blind cash buy. That would be something. And then the rate is the October 29th. Next rate is October 29th, so we have a lot of time to figure out what they really want to do. But this is bullish as far as we're concerned, and there's no reason to flip. All right, you have a blessed day.